Chapter 9 Week 9, Pay for an honest day's work, mutually beneficial proposals. How is it that you will ensure mutually beneficial proposals to your clientele?
Although we have come a long way, don't give up yet as we are almost ready to deliver our proposals. Thinking of our delivery on our proposals as if it were one for marriage, and where as long as one needs fresh flowers, we as a company are in the service of our clients and owe them comparably the same amount of care and attention as one would one's spouse. To the best of our abilities, we attempt to make our partners in our worker-client relationship as happy with our product as sad as they were without them. It is apparent that we appreciate economic compensation just as it is clear that the client demands professional flower arrangement in a timely manner, so therein lies the mutual benefit of the work for pay, but in the proposal is the essence of grant writing. Thus writing a grant is followed by delivering the proposal. Presentation is everything, where all we do is assess the current situation, research, and identify ways to address the problem, calculate the cost and time of the different ways we may present flowers, inform the client of multiple options to enhance the environment, and suggest from education and experience what may be the better option. The rest is up to them, as we have done all we can do. No one has to accept our suggestions, but all the meetings we have had until now have prepared us to win out over those who haven't spent as much time and energy in refining themselves. Clientele and perhaps every person on the earth would choose a can of Coke that is perfect as opposed to one with dents and scratches on it, even though the contents are the same. Let's be that perfect can. 1. Assess the current situations. The main question is, what is it that we gather that we can improve? In the summer sometimes it gets extremely hot outside, while being muggily much warmer than above past comfortable without central air conditioning. We can't tell you how many times we hear of people in need of complete installations, service, and repair of air conditioners. We can be the company to provide them the benefit of our business and a happy relationship where we see the project's full scope, which will add to the longevity of flowers. 2. Research and identify solutions to problems. The question we are trying to answer is how to solve the problem to a level which is at or above the standard on flower presentations. How could we ever buy or sell something which was not commonly used, of which standard or above standard are our only options? People don't pay for flowers that don't prove to aesthetic value. 3. Calculate cost and time. We should be able to pinpoint with a certain amount of accuracy an estimate of material, time, labor, and ultimately a total cost to provide fresh flowers on a yearly basis. There are a plethora of factors which go into what it is we offer, and we are accountable for all parts that will be needed for a delivery before we start. We also will be able to calculate what may be better and how long it will take an individual, crew or group of crews to address a situation. Looking at the material costs and adding the number of workers and administration costs will give us the price that hinders the failure of our system. 4. Inform clients of available options. Present clientele with a few choices of how we can solve the current situation we are faced with. There is always the option of using untreated wood on projects versus using the more expensive treated wood, which lasts longer when exposed to the elements. We can always choose to purchase the shiny new sports car which does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds over the family mid-sized sedan. Clientele can either pay to get from point A to B or pay to get from point A to B faster. They can use the more expensive treated wood on floor joists, which should never be exposed to the weather anyway, or save the money for other improvements, but we are talking about fresh flowers. Generally, there are 3 options: the base solution and 2 who are trivially comparably a better, intermediate and advanced. 5. Suggest opinion from education and experience. Of those options presented and through our evaluation of the client and situation, we should encourage a preferred position from our education and experience. We can't make a client pay for a course of action that they are not comfortable with, but we make them more comfortable with the communication from us to them on the nature of the issue. Our advice considers cost as well, because we can't even think of resolving the problem without confirming a liquid budget unless it is for a charitable cause. 6. Wait for amicable response. Allow as much time as we feel necessary for the customer to make up their mind, distribute contact information and leave. We can bring up as many reasons why clients should take our advice, because we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make him drink. If they want our assistance, we are here for them, but we can't wait as if we have free time. 7. Move on to the future and better proposals. Find situations to assess where we can provide a fresh flowers to enhance the atmosphere and environments. This is basically returning to step 1 more prepared to achieve. 8. Follow up on needs of existing clientele. We care for our clientele as we have established mutually beneficial relationships where they may need our services. Return business will be the foundation of our operations.
So, how will you structure this grant?
I was just simply saying a certain situation X can be addressed with Y and will cost Z amount in T hours time. Here are 3 options: A, B and C, of which we feel ____ is a client's most feasible option. Our information is online and here is our card, so you will know how to contact us should you need our services in the future. There are other projects we could be doing while waiting on their decision. Now back to the main business at hand in Mrs. Young's flower garden of Tennessee iris in bloom. If one doesn't see the value of fresh flowers, we can't help them.